difference between being unpatriotic and questioning the timing of this adventure in Iraq, as some have called it. Now, Saddam Hussein is a threat. We know that. But the fact is, we don't have much goodwill out there in the world right now. And there are many scenarios in the Middle East and in that region that could explode in our face. Isn't it smart to sort of step back, deal with the Mideast, shore up our coalition and our allies, instead of going right in and into who knows what?
Well, nobody knows what the future holds. Any action we take is perilous.
It'll be easier for us to overthrow Saddam Hussein than it was to get rid of the Taliban.
Well, then why don't the generals, the people who have actually been to war, General Powell, General Schwarzkopf, General Zinni, the list goes on and on, why are the people that have been to war not on the same page as you? They don't believe it'll be easier. In fact, Brent Scowcroft said it could be Armageddon in the Middle East.
Well, maybe they're looking at the military option, which Dennis just talked about, saying that we're going to send in 280,000 as that being the war plan. The fact is, if we would have sent 200,000 people into Afghanistan, that would have been a problem of helping the people of Iraq, the tyrant, and that's what we should do.
All right, let me get
that with air support.
Democrats would really like the president to wait and see what the United Nations does. I think they would like the president to get the authorization of the United Nations before he ever used military force. The president doesn't want that. He does not want Congress to tie his hands. He wants maximum leverage, and he really needs it. There's a critical juncture for the president in this international chess game with Hussein.
So he doesn't want to get caught in a catch-22 with the UN Security Council and Congress in getting these resolutions passed. But the problem is with Congress, Jim, has he given them enough information? There were some briefings today, but certainly a lot of congressmen, even Republicans, have complained that they don't know how long this engagement will be, that they don't know the details of what is involved here, and certainly they can't vote on something or authorize force without good information.
Listen, a lot of members think they're not getting enough information, and quite frankly, the administration has said there is no smoking gun that's going to give rock-solid proof that this has to
watch the Republican administration, which prided itself on being a tight ship, go to pieces in this way with the Secretary of Defense and the Vice President of the United States already practically declaring war, the President swearing that he hasn't made up his mind yet, and the Secretary of State absent without leave.
It's crazy. It's like the State Department is a breakaway republic from the White House, like the China-Taiwan thing. They all swear there's a one Bush administration policy up and down, but we hear completely different statements coming from the State Department in the White House.
Well, the press spokesman for the White House is very good at asserting that unity reigns, but that's not the way it reads when you pick up your morning newspaper.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, our guest here is Lee Perth. He's a national security advisor to Al Gore, and he's now teaching at George Washington University, like our all good former national security advisors. We're going to be back, and we're going to talk with him further, not only about the war on Iraq, but is the administration's policy correct with regard